Sup Shredders, my name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to SB Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track from an act named Fluid titled Right There, and switching over to YouTube, where we have ourselves a music video. Full disclosure, I'm not super knowledgeable about how music videos are made, so I typically just stick to reviewing the audio aspects. We've got 2020, a year marred by widespread COVID-19 infections, racial disparity, and political and social turmoil. It has also been a year where everyone across the globe has had to readjust, reevaluate their lives, and reinvent themselves. This is especially true of up-and-coming Bay Area rapper Fluid, who after a long hiatus is finally back with longtime friend and collaborator James Calhoun. I hope I haven't butchered that too much. Interesting. So this is someone that has been doing this for a while, and as I understand it, took a break and is back with a new single. So we're going to listen to this track from start till finish, and we're going to hear what we think. Let's go. Oh, very ominous beginning with those glitchy kind of synths. Oh.
Shit, don't worry, y'all. It's not Corona. It's just them bubblegum cookies.
Damn, man. Those very fresh sounding wah kind of synthy bits. I dig it. The drums are punchy. The bass is present without being overwhelming. Cool.
Yeah, If it's about $1, just holler. They say the world's on fire right now. And we all ask, well, maybe so, but I ain't going till I'm all cashed out. Hustling always been the way, so I'ma go that route. And if you know me, you know exactly what the fuck I'm about. This pandemic.
Shit, man. Damn. Oh, he hits hard. Just the delivery of it is so sleek and smooth, man. Like, I'm not trying to be generous with my feedback on this or anything like that. That just took me for a moment. Just wow.
Put a damper on my life and my paper chase. Found some ways around it, now I'm bound to get my paper straight. All about the money all the time, you can Google me. But out here getting dough with these G's, so this ain't new to me. Dope with this some crack, ain't no mystery. We writing all the rules to the game and making history. Never spit rhymes without substance, and never underestimate hoes you can't trust. Sorta like a PE song. And yeah, my time is kinda short, but this dick here long. Dipping and moving, steady grooving till the day I'm gone. And I keep sticking to the code, so I can't go wrong. So determined.
There's so much cool stuff going on right there. I want to talk about it. I'm gonna have to go through the verses again to sort of make sure I focus purely on the lyrics, because I don't really want to misunderstand a song like this. I like those little repeater bits that go on at the end of some of those vocal lines in that verse stanza, and it's a really I'm reasonably happy with this so far. Gotta get it, don't do it fake. You can't get it, don't with me. You better wake up. Recognize it came when it's right there. Living my dreams, but the haters are my nightmare. Try to ball the black, see if I can. This is something different that I'm not used to. I'm not used to someone going to their falsetto for a second half of the chorus, but I think that's really special and unique. I think it's a nice way to shake things up and sort of play with people's expectations a little bit. Well done, Fluid. My brain goes deeper than Atlantis. Hookers with these low IQs just can't handle it. Deeper than Atlantis, there's low IQs just can't handle it. All right, I like that wordplay. It's cool. It's just so quick, man. You just constantly processing the thing. Dum bum bum. It's probably why I'm single today. Yeah, I love pussy, but I'd rather break my neck for my back. Plus I don't sponsor hoes. Stick to my music and it's money, watch me conquer those. Keep my business to myself, never rock the boat. Check my stats, but I spit the biggest hip-hop quotes worldwide, and I give it to you note for note. Talk shit, little bitch, on my name you'll choke. Young Flu. It's just bump. There's these bits of intent that are just different to when someone's starting out. You can tell someone's like a polished performer in this genre when they've really got that attitude about it, and there's just this full confidence. But because it's something they've done time and time again, it's simultaneously effortless. It's a very authentic performance. Fuck you, but some call me to go. Mastermind by design, and sometimes I glow. Cause my husband's work gloating about. It's my house, all you doubted, so for sure, get out. All these haters catching hands and some hot ones. Pimping like I'm Kane, guaranteed to get the job done. So determined to make my way up. Quarantine, running this thing, getting my cake up.
I like having this more melodic chorus line though. I think that's really good. It is a nice shift from the rapping. You dream of being doper than me, you better wake up. Yeah, this guy is pretty dope. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm not more dope than this dude. This guy's got flow for days. I dig it. And that wow, wow, wow. And then boom, boom. Those pads as well. They're so fresh. This is fun. This is a fun song to listen to.
Destined for success in my gene pool, and everybody wanna hang with me because I'm so cool.
I love it. I like this guy's energy. He's very charismatic.
Genius, yes sir. Ain't no blocking my light. Got more shine than the solar eclipse for real trick. Keep my mind on my money, no funny, it's real shit. Real spit. Better get fire, yeah, the dragon. Give a damn who you try to send at me, they gon' be lacking. Keep it cracking, never skipping a beat. One half of me is corporate minded, other half is the street. Either way, I stay about that cash, and you can either help me get it or just kiss my ass.
Either help me get it or just kiss my ass. Yeah, that choice is very clear, isn't it? He's all about that money. He's focused on it. That is his goal. Throughout the stuff with the lockdown, throughout all the craziness that's gone on in 2020, his focus is on growth, bettering himself, showing the world what it's worth. That development is clear, man. I'm glad to hear that he's back at it, dude. Hopefully, I haven't listened to his previous material, I don't think, but it kind of makes me want to, just to see the difference between that then and now.
So determined to make my way, quarantine running this thing, getting my cake, gotta get it, don't do it fake, cause you can't be doper than me, you better wake up, recognize it came, it's right there, living my dreams, but the haters are my nightmare.
Living my dreams with my haters are my nightmare. That one sticks with me a little bit. You know, I don't even know why people have haters, right? Like, just I'm going on a tangent a little bit. And it makes me sad, because a lot of these rappers that I listen to, they talk about people hating on them. It's like, man, these people are just trying to just make some music, dude. Like, why do people get so, like, crappy about it? Sucks. Just, like, people just trying to hustle, man. Just trying to hustle and do the best they can. And it's just this. Yeah, I get it if people are stirring the pot, you know, like deliberately saying stuff and then they're like, oh, why are people mad about it? But like, you know, about 20, 25, 30% of the time, it's just people that just get hated on just because the internet's a kind of shitty place, and it sucks, man. I do have a lot of time for this track and what went on within it. I think that Fluid is a really skilled rapper. He's clever. He's got away with words, and it was interesting to listen to. He knew that he needed to change things up in the second half of that chorus to go between his sort of head voice falsetto and his chest voice melodies, and then there was enough range in this to show what he's capable of. I think that this being his return single was a smart move. It can be tricky coming back from hiatus because you don't know what people are gonna be like. Music industry changes, especially in certain genres, not necessarily sort of like rap and hip hop and stuff. Like certain genres change so much in a few years, you know. And some people go on hiatus for a decade, and it's completely different. Like you compare the music from 2011 to the music in 2021. I think we still had CDs in 2011. It's wild, dude. I'm gonna go back and listen through the first verse just so I can catch what's going on there, and then I'll conclude. You know exactly what the fuck I'm about. I dig it. I like that. It's just straight talk, and it's like, they say the world's on fire, but I'm gonna leave here all cashed out. You know, like, I love that. It's just so to the point. There's no bullshit. It's just, this is how I want things to be. I'm not gonna let it get me down.
This pandemic put a damper on my life and my paper chase. Found some ways around it, now I'm bound to get my paper straight. All about the money all the time, you can Google me. But out here getting dope with these G's, so this ain't new to me. Dope with this some crack, ain't no mystery. We writing all the rules to the game and making history.
Yeah, this is interesting. I kind of adore this focus on this money-making stuff in this track. You know, like when I first started doing reviews, I hadn't listened to as much of this genre recently, so I just wasn't used to it. But I understand it more now. It's, yeah, it's been a pretty rough year. 2020 was a rough year for people who, especially with live shows. Live music just went to hell in a handbasket. Really, you just couldn't do anything. I had to do streams, and then if you didn't have like a social media presence or whatever, it was very tough. So I'm really hoping that Fluid can find his way again.
Never spit rhymes without substance, and never underestimate hoes you can't trust. Sort of like a PE song. And yeah, my time is kind of short, but this dick here long. Dipping and moving, steady grooving till it
I heard that line, man.
day I'm gone. And I keep sticking to the code, so I can't go wrong.
I don't think this guy can go wrong. Yeah, Fluid, right there. He is right there, man. He's on the pulse of what he wants to do. He, the music's produced very well. The music was interesting. We had 3 choruses and 3 verses, and usually that's quite a lot of content for like a 3.5-minute song. But it just flew by, man. It just flew by, and there were little changes made throughout that kept it sounding fresh. But I think that people get an idea of who Fluid is from this. Again, he's interesting, charismatic enough to carry a song like this. Like every syllable came through clearly. And it was helpful that the vocal recordings were done well, because especially in this sort of type of music, you need every word to come through clearly. You need every consonant heard. I'm trying to sort of like think about what I want to say about the music itself. There was this consistent groove with the percussion. There was a 2-chord progression for most of it, which was very, very neutral sounding. It was bright. It was I'm trying to say a word. Yeah, I was gonna say a word that didn't exist. Yeah, it was bright. It was just a little bit of extra sort of texture to the song. And the bass line was very, very active. It was walking all over the place, but in a way that was respectful to the vocalist. And there were these vocal overdubs of, and a lot of, like, how often would they? Like every 1 or second line, just to back things up, just to make them sound bigger and to put emphasis on certain words and lines, which is typical for music within the genre, and I dig it. I think that all the boxes were ticked, and it was a great time. This is effectively my review, though, of Fluid right there. Hopefully you enjoyed the track. If you did, please do go show Fluid some love via his various social medias and YouTube page. Stay cool, stay safe, remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. Catch you next review. Spider hands up.